We keep getting questions about personal service and whether or not they've been served correctly or not. So I wanted to spend a few minutes and talk about personal service, and then in a different video about what's called substitute service, which is 99% of all service. And when I talk about service, I'm talking about service of a lawsuit. First off, you can be personally served anywhere. At Target, at the gas station, at grandma's house. If they approach you and give you the documents, then you've been served. It doesn't have to be at home, doesn't have to be at work. Again, it could be anywhere. It attaches to you personally. Now, giving it to you also doesn't mean you actually have to touch it. You don't have to sign for it. There's nothing that requires the process server to get you to sign. They don't even have to hand it to you. They can drop it in your presence. So if you answer the door or open the door by just a crack, so they can just see your eye, or they're looking through the door, they can drop it on the threshold, and you've been served. Okay, and think of it this way. Service is how the court, how the government gets power over you. So they're going to make that pretty easy to do, right? You get it in your presence and you're aware of it. Most judges are going to say that you've been served. So that's personal service. You do have to be there, however, obviously. Substitute service is where they can give it to a substitute, not you. They can do that after they've met certain requirements. First off, they must attempt to serve you personally. They must make reasonable efforts to serve you either at your home or at your work. So if they go to your home or your work on multiple occasions to serve you and they don't get you, then they fill out a form called Declaration of Due Diligence. This is the process server. He says, Your Honor, I've been out to this address on these dates and times, and I wasn't able to serve the individual. If they do that, then when they go back out, must be home or work, can't be anywhere, it must be home or work or business, they then can give it to a substitute. Must be an adult, appears to be 18 years of age, and must provide a description, height, sex, weight, etc. Typically they'll ask if the person is there, or if you know the person, they'll ask for a name, but not always, not required. And then the process server must mail it to you at that address. Once they've done that, you have been served by what's called substitute service. You have 40 days to respond on substitute service, 30 days on personal service. So people will think they didn't give it to me directly, I don't have to respond. Wrong. One last piece of advice: even if service is defective, the court will not know it's defective unless you tell the court. So just saying that they didn't do it right and expecting the court to be aware of that and therefore to rule in your favor is a mistake. Do not ignore any legal documents. Be proactive. The other side, the court, the government, wants process over you. They want you to respond. The smart play is to respond. Thanks. Good luck.